So I was sitting here just talking to myself for a good 40 minutes, and I was not recording. My bad. Good little clip farm moment. I had a good conversation with y'all. Basically, let me run it down really fast. Welcome back to another video. You guys have been seeing in the past videos that the style's a little different. No edits. It's just me. Okay. Like I said, I'm rushing because I gotta get to work. What time is it? I do got my other phone. It's 4:44. Whoa. Look at me. Look at that. 4:44. Grown ass man giggling and tickling. Come on out. If he can make it laugh and giggle, he can make it clap and jiggle. You know what they say. My bad. All right, look, I got to run this down with you guys. I'm going to break down the schedule, how we're going to be doing this, okay? You guys seen I uploaded yesterday. It was a Sunday. I'm going to upload every single Sunday, all right? Even after I get the PC, I'm going to try to keep that schedule. Keep the schedule going for the year. Keep me busy, because if I don't stay busy, I'm going to get depressed. I'm going to get sad. I'm going to start wallowing, crying like a little baby, and then I'm going to get fat, lazy. I'm going to start balding. Come on, lock in. All right? So every Sunday, we're going to upload one of these videos, okay? But it's going to be a buildup of everything I'm recording throughout the week. So I'm going to be recording every Monday, every Thursday, and every Saturday. All right, so those 3 days, those are the 3 days I'm going to record. They're not going to be long clips. It's just going to be clips of me going to work and from work, getting 60 hours every week, because I told you guys my job only lets me work 60, all right? So that's the maximum amount of hours. You guys are going to be seeing me basically grinding. You know, I thought I was going to be grinding in silence. I am, but you know, I'm a little bit of a celebrity. Okay, celebrities don't have to work like this. They basically get everything handed to them. So you guys are going to be seeing me working every single week, 60 hours. Now, I should have been doing this, but it's okay. It's all right. We're going to start now. All right, you guys are going to see my personality. You guys are going to see who I am. You guys are going to get caught up with little stories while I'm on the way to work, while I'm on the way back. You guys are going to be seeing me grinding every single day, saving up for a PC. I'm going to tell you guys about how much money I have exactly in my account, how much I had whenever I started. And I'm going to be as transparent as I can, because right now I'm like rock bottom. We're like right here, okay? This is going to be the top. This is where I'm headed. This is where I'm trying to get to, right? This is where we're at, all right? Bad example. I got to get to work. 4:46. I got to get there. It's a 10-minute drive from here. I'm lucky. I'm blessed. You know, some people got to drive 40 minutes to work. I don't think so. I'm not doing that, you know. But yeah. So like I said, we're at rock bottom. You guys are gonna see me climbing up. This is what you guys are seeing right now. I thought in my head I would be able to do this in silence and then eventually pop out. But then by then I'm gonna be like 25 years old. They'll be like, "What have you been doing the past 20 years?" I've been locked in. They're like, nah. You're too old now. Next, on to the next. Come on. So I'm gonna start documenting. You know what I mean? Like I said, a little diary. About writing it down. Instead of writing it down, I'm going to do these videos. People can go back and watch, see how many viewers we got, you know, because I was just going over how many people were actually watching and stuff. I don't even know if I caught that up. I showed you guys my outfit of the day. My bad, grown ass man. Come on, lock in, bro. Lock in. I don't be acting like this at work. Look, this is literally how I act at work. What's up? Yeah. Tight shit. Yeah. Nah, I don't even laugh for real. No, I don't act like that, son. You know. My bad. It's because I'm rushing. That's why. That's the only reason I'm acting like that. 4:47. We gotta go. My car's turned on. You know, I ain't show you guys my work equipment. You know, I got my own radio. They fucked up giving me this radio though. Carl, they're in the woods. Man, you know what the hell you're talking about. I was out there looking for that little girl every day. My bad. You know, I just got out of a relationship 5 years. That shit kind of gets to you. You know what I mean? Ooh, that knee pain. I gotta stop doing shit like that. One day y'all just gonna see me fall and not get back up. All right, look. So like I said, you guys are gonna see the journey, me grinding for a PC. Keep in mind, that's the point of these videos. You guys are getting behind the scenes. Not a lot of edits. Not at all. Okay, I'm not putting no edits. Eventually, the quality is gonna change. Eventually, but you gotta bear with me, because you know, right now, like I said, you guys are watching the beginning of something great. Yeah, look into the distance. Yeah, by the way, there's a window right here. I'm looking off. There's a big sunset. You know, I'm looking at my Lamborghini parked outside right now. You guys are watching the beginning, the foundation, everything, anything you want to do. You know what I mean? You got to do it day by day. You're not going to get rich tomorrow. There's no get rich quick scheme. Come on. You know better. Even with working out, you got to do it every single day. You're not gonna work out one day and then boom, oh my God, look at my arms. No. My body, you know my body. I'm just kidding, my bad. It looks like this because I've been doing this every day. So you guys are going to be seeing, I also go to the gym. Once I get out of work, I go to the gym every single day. I have not been doing that for the past 3 days because I've been trying to focus on my schedule for the YouTube videos, okay? This is going to be a little bit longer video. I'm going to try to average them out to about an hour, maybe 45 minutes of me going to and from work. And like I said, it's not anything special. We're not going to Carowinds. We're not going to the Bahamas. You guys are watching me work 60 hours a week and seeing how much I have in my account and how I'm trying to get to where I'm going. You guys are just watching the journey. It's kind of like a document. Kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys are following me around and like, you guys are just like, okay, take notes. Write that down. Write it down. Oh, he doing that? Yeah, let's not do that. Little bum ass. This is what's going to happen to you if you don't go to school. Lock in. You gonna end up like me, man. Fuck. Right now, I think my little brothers think I'm so cool, bro. Because I drive around a Lamborghini and shit. You know, I come around, I'm so tall and nonchalant. You know, the ladies, they love me and shit. But little do they know they brother a little bum. Psych. You know who I am, bro. You know what they call me? They call me Sollraczz. Nice to meet you. How you do? We gotta go to work, bro. There's a reason why I have to go to work and I don't have a choice. I'm not a boss. It's all right. I'm a risk taker. I'm a road runner. My bad. It's time to lock in. Come on. All right. Look, here's my walkie. You know what I mean? I put this bad boy on. You know, whenever they need me. Yo, Carlos, you got a copy? What's good? Sorry. You know, spray some of this on. Whoa! Shout out to the king himself. Put me on to the, but this junk, literally, oh my God, this right here, this is called Hunter. You know what? Most people gatekeep. I don't gatekeep. Link in the description. No, this ain't not TikTok shops spot. Don't those fucking TikTok shoppers, bro. Shit smells good, bro. I remember one day in high school, I put that on, just a couple little sprays. I remember I was like, like freshman year, maybe sophomore, walking around with that spray on. I was talking to some girl, bro. She was like. And I still remember this. She was like, you smell really good. I was like, oh, really? What's the color of your nipples? My bad. Hold on. We got to go, bro. We got to go. Come on. Got my keys. Pink. Let these ladies know. You know what I mean? My bad. Look, I'll be right back. What time is it? 4:51. We got to leave. Let me just turn this light on right here. Oh, my God. Camera wanted to lean over and give me a little kiss. Look. You see how much better the quality got? Here's the outfit. You know, I got the belt, got the boots. This is, like I said, I don't spend no money on the clothes, bro. And my pockets, I don't spend, like, this is literally for work. Look, if I put my, we in the trenches. Look what happens. I'm gonna put my keys in my pocket. I sometimes do this. That's how you know I've been working so much. My pockets, they so heavy from the money. Watch this. Look, put my keys in my pocket, right? Look what happens to them. There's a hole in the pockets. You don't hear that? They slowly traveling down my leg right now. Now look what, fuck! Look where they come out. The bottom. Damn, ass crack, damn near out. My belt don't even fit me no more. This shit getting bad. Look. All right. So yeah, we definitely need new pants, okay? Like I said, I'm going to show you guys how much I got in my account. Hold on. Who's out here? I'm going to show you guys how much I got in my account. Not right now. Throughout the week. I got to rush because I got to get to work. It's a 10-minute drive. I'm wasting a lot of time. But keep in mind, like I said, this is just a journey. You guys are watching how I'm living every day. You know what I mean? And then eventually we're going to build up. And then eventually, maybe within the next couple months, we're going to keep the schedule going. I'm just letting you know, I'm mapping it out for you guys because like I said, even before I did the New York thing, I mapped it out for you guys. I said what I was going to do. I went out there and I got hella views, a lot of views. Let me stop. I got to change the words that I use. Really got to stop cussing. Even at work, bro, I got to get rid of that. Come on now. I said I was going to go out to New York. I went out there, grew thousands in following. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. I was going to come back and then all those people were going to be watching the streams, doing this. I was going to keep doing this. And then I had to go back to work because me and my girl broke up. It's okay. And, I was like, you know what? Change your plans. All right. Kick me in the stomach, but I got to keep going. So this is New style now, okay? Maybe God, this is God's intention. I don't know. I really believe in God. Some people don't. A lot of people don't, but I do. I'm not gonna force it on you, but like I said, that's just how I go, baby. Yeah, if I didn't believe in God, I probably wouldn't be here no more, bro. But yeah. Like I said, change your plans. This is gonna be the new schedule now for like a good couple months, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 1, until I get the PC. Okay. Right now I only have, I think last I checked, I got like $2,000 in my checking account. $2,000. That's it. $2,000. When I started and I first got my job back, bro, I had like $200. That was like a month and a half ago. Maybe, yeah, like a month and a half ago. So I've been grinding for those $2,000. Keep in mind, I have to pay $1,000 in rent. Like, I'm gonna go over all the expenses. There's a board. Oh no, wait, right here. This board, I'm gonna erase that or something. We're gonna go over how much I'm spending, how much like my credit cards, how I'm keeping my credit right. Like, you guys are gonna see everything. Okay. So that, you know, maybe it gives you a little bit of motivation. Maybe some of you guys are younger. You guys are seeing what I'm doing and try to avoid this. You know, when I actually study, go to school, you know. I'm just kidding. I never wanted to go to school, just so you know. I'm not doing that shit. Come on, I can't. I gotta get in the car. Let's go. Come on. All right. Let me see, bro. It smells like shrimp in here, bro. Like fucking skadesi. It stinks. A little different outfit on. I got the jacket, the puffer jacket on with my, you know, vest. I can't wear the uniforms they give us for work. Not because I don't like them, but I got eczema, bruh. Like I said, we getting into all the details. Yeah, my booty cheeks be getting itchy, and I really gotta stick my finger in there. My bad. Okay. I actually have eczema though. Like, I get really bad on my arms, and like my back will get itchy, and like my legs get all broken out, and I just can't wear the work uniforms, bro. I get too itchy, bro. I don't know if it's like the material or what. I can't wear that material, bro. That don't literally tear my skin up. So I have to wear like regular clothes and then wear this vest so that I can, you know, they allow that. You don't have to wear the color, the blue or the bright yellow orange stuff, their shirts, but you can wear like the high vision this and you're good. So thank God for that. Yeah, like I said, these style videos, this is what it's gonna be. Nothing special, you know. You tune in, we get into a little bit of a story time. Throughout the week we gonna have like a long like basically a sum up story. I don't know, we just, like I said, you guys are basically watching me try to figure it out as I go. You know what I mean? I don't got it planned out. I don't got a team, unfortunately. But you guys are just watching me work every day, get ready for my PC, instead of me just disappearing for a long time and then coming out of nowhere and being like, hey, I'm back after like 5 months of grinding, and you guys have no idea where I'm at. You know what I mean? But now you guys have an idea. For those of you that actually want to keep up with the beginning, and I mean the beginning process of the journey, you guys are going to be able to just pull up this video. People could go back in the past, you know, make an edit. Yo, let's go. How you doing? Start the edit right here. My bad. There's a train right beside me, you know. Yeah, I remember training in New York. Maybe I get out of the car, jump on that bitch, and then see where it takes me. Roadrunner, risk taker. Lock in. But, yeah, you know what I mean? These days, they're going to be long. This week I'm gonna be working I'm not gonna be able to get 60 hours because we got Christmas break. So I'm gonna work. I worked already. Today is, let me get my sentences together. Lock in, Sollraczz. Okay, it's Sunday. By the way, I'm using it for the GPS. I'm not looking at my phone. Lock in, bro. It's Sunday, December 21st. I think. Sunday, December 21st. It's 5:00 p.m. Whatever you're doing today, or whatever you were doing that day, just know that I'm out here grinding, baby. But yeah, I worked all weekend. So it's Sunday. I worked Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's 3 days already, right? That's 3 days I've worked. That's my scheduled days. Now I'm gonna work Monday and Tuesday, which is tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, okay? Then I gotta work Wednesday, Thursday again. That's 7 days in a row. I mentioned it in another video, but that's what I was saying. And I've been knocking out that schedule ever since I've been back to work. Ever since I came back from New York and I got my job back. Yo, this train being loud as hell. So I've been working every single week, 60 hours from the moment I got back. That's been my schedule, and I've been working 7 days in a row, and it hasn't. Ooh, I thought that was a cop. I got scared. You know, because my window's all tinted out. Damn! This dude just honking the damn train horn. So I've been working 60 hours, the max I've been able to work since the moment I got back. So that's been like a month and a half, maybe 2, since I got my job back. And I'm surprised they're actually even letting me put in 60 hours. I'm really surprised because before I left, they were not letting me get 60 at all, bro. I damn near had to beg, yo, please let me come in, please. Because I'll be trying to just save up money, you know what I mean? So right now, I got like 60. No, I got like, I don't have it on this account. I'm gonna get my bank stuff transferred to this phone and all that, like all my information so that you guys can see. I'm gonna get my savings because you guys are gonna see how much I have right now. Keep in mind I'm being transparent now because I don't have anything. Like, I wish I would have started from the very beginning when I was 15. I mean, I would have had a lot more to record. Maybe I would have been famous by now. They would have been like, yo, he been grinding for 5 years. Y'all don't think we should give him a chance? But just keep in mind, I've been working at it since I was 15 years old. Like I said, we're going to get into story times about like how I've always wanted to do the YouTube, you know, and see how it takes me. But this style of content is just so that you guys get a feel for what I'm doing, what I've been doing, and just to document the journey, baby. Document the journey, because you don't really see when people just come up, you know. Big Daddy's coming up eventually, you know what I mean? Maybe when I'm 30 years old and shit, all old and ugly like a raisin. My bad. Nothing wrong with 30-year-olds, you know. Like I said, I was working at McDonald's, flirting with 40-year-olds, you know what I mean? It's like, yes. I was at McDonald's, you know. Somebody's grandma will be in there, like, she'd be like, "You so handsome." I'll be like, "Okay, you trying to get dick down or what?" My bad. Let's have some respect. Lock in. Damn. But yeah, like I said, just look forward. We're gonna get a very transparent, and eventually I'm gonna have to stop doing it once I start making money, because people, even now, people like, there's pretentious, like they're just jealous, envious, and like I said, there's people that are watching that are just motherfucking, they get a bad taste in their mouth just looking at me, and there's gonna be a lot of jealousy, and you gonna stay away from me doing all that, because like I said, I do not know who's watching these videos. I don't know. It could be my damn arch nemesis. Like I said, there's people that I used to text and try to text and get in contact with before school was over, high school. I'd be like, "Hey bro, how you doing? Like, come on, let's go do this, let's go hang out." Like I said, I've told you guys, keep your relationships. If you got a good friendship or relationship with somebody, I try to hold on to it. I've tried to hold on to relationships like that before. People have disrespected me, you gonna get cut off, bro. Like, some people, they think they good in the good. I promise you, you're not in the good, buddy. You know if you're in the good and if you're not in the good. I promise you right now. That's the Food Line I was chilling in where we was talking about me getting fired. But I'm gonna have to end it here soon because I'm getting close to work, and I do not want to record on the property. I want to make sure I make that a statement, because I'm telling you, somebody's watching this and they don't like it. Oh, he coming up. Let me get to that. Lock in, Sollracz, lock in. But yeah, I'm about to get to work. I'll resume whenever I'm out, like fake people and stuff like that. I don't know what we're really gonna be talking about throughout the week, but it's gonna be summed up into one video. So you guys are gonna get, like I said, Monday, Wednesday, and then Saturday. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. I think that's the schedule I said. Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. That's the days I'm gonna be recording. Today's Sunday, so I'm not gonna record tomorrow. I'm gonna just like edit it, chop it up. But that's gonna be my set schedule. So every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, I'm gonna record videos like this of me going to work, from work, getting my 60 hours in, like saving up money for my PC. So once I get the PC, like I said, we're gonna be doing TikTok live streams, and I'm gonna do gaming and stuff like that. Like I said, when I only got to do 2, and I got banned on there because I was just being crazy and stuff. I do have those videos. I'm gonna post them on like another account or something, just to get them out of the way. You guys can see them if you weren't in them. There was like almost 1,000 people in both of them, and then I got banned, bruh, because I was messing around too much. But like I said, just give me a minute. I gotta, stop recording now. I'll be back in a minute once I get out of work. Love you guys. See you in a minute. Bye. It's gonna be like dark. Peace, baby. Fuck. Oh shit. Guess what I forgot? It smells like pussy in it, bit. My bad. Oh my god, the sunset looks so beautiful. You guys can't see it, but it looks beautiful. It's 5:12. I have 10 minutes to get back home. I forgot my motherfucking book bag. Damn! You know what's in that book bag? My work book bag. The little red one that be in the back seat. I forgot it. That has my clocking badge. That has my locking key for lockout, tag out. I left the bitch at home, damn it. I can still make it on time. I'm gonna clock in around like 7:30, maybe hopefully 7:30. You're considered late by 7:45. We stepping on the gas, you know? Let's get some theme music on in a bit. We need I kinda messed up. God See, this is what happens because I was sitting here trying to talk to you guys, and I forgot my workbook bag. Come on, let's get the music on. It's a TikTok video. So I still the kid up in the sky, gotta let a bird fly. I'd rather spend money, baby, I'll spend time. Every hot train got something on the side. My bad. You know, whenever I'm in a bad mood, I'm stressed, you know, I just pop in my headphones in the break room, scroll through TikTok, and I get like Oral Farm audios. We had a red light. But yeah, this is gonna be, like I said, day in the life. Fuck! You know, I was gonna sit there in the parking lot. I was like, you know what? I don't need the book bag. And then I remember, hold on, my badge is in there. We gotta go back home. This is why I said it's better for you to live closer to work than far away, because this has happened to me before at my other job, bruh. I get to, like, this happened with my shoes one time, because you're supposed to wear steel toes. I worked at another factory. I was about to say, this dude trying to cut in front of me, bro. I will literally hit the back of your car, bro. Stop playing with me. What are you doing? You don't cut in line in front of me. Not in front of me, buddy. Maybe in front of somebody else, not in front of me. Lock in. Learn the rules of the road. There's just random people walking. Yo, are we serious? They're YNs. They got ski masks on and shit. Hey, how y'all doing? Fuck ass little kids. But what's it called? Yeah, my other job, I remember I worked in Greensboro. I lived in Greensboro back, like, when I was 18. My first apartment, I lived in Greensboro with my girl, Catrice. We lived in Greensboro, and I used to have to drive all the way to the factory in High Point. You know, I'm not going to say the name. I feel a pimple coming in, bro. You know when you feel a pimple? It's coming in right there on my chin. But I used to have to drive 30 minutes, minimum 30 minutes on the highway. And I remember one day I made it to work, and I had my fucking slides on, bruh. My slides. I get out of the car, I'm like, yo, what am I doing, son? Am I locked in or what? I was so mad, bro. I called my girl. I was like, yo, Catrice. I was literally thinking of calling her right now. That's what fucking hit me in my stomach. And I was like, bro, I can't even call her to just come drive over here instead of me going back and forth. And, like, it costing me more time. That shit sucks. Hold on, is that a cop? Ooh, I was about to put my windows down. You know I got that shit on lock. I was about to put my windows down fast as fuck. It smells like shrimp in here. That's another story. I'm gonna get into that right quick in a minute. Dude, I'm probably gonna be late, bro. But yeah, I remember, like, I called Catrice and I was like, baby girl, I was like, can you please bring my steel toes? I was like, I got my slides on. I don't know how I did that. And she brought them, bro. She brought them. She didn't get mad. She didn't cuss me out. She didn't do none of that. She was like, yeah, I got you, baby. I'll be on the way. I'm on the way fast. She got in the car, got there right on time, right before I even had to start working. Because I would get there, I usually get there on time. Like right now, I told you I'm early. You're supposed to be there at 7:30, people get there. 6:30, people clock in, like I said. And maybe 6:45. That's the last minute you can clock in before you start losing points or you're considered late. But I like to get there early, bro. Like, I don't like being late. You know, the times I'm late, something happens. You know, I wake up late. I'm like, damn, my alarm didn't go off. But, yeah, man, that's what sucks. I can't call her, you know. She's... gotta get used to it, baby. That shit sucks. I gotta get my bitch ass up and go back to my damn apartment and get my motherfucking book bag and then circle around. We spending miles out here, bro. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. So, I'm gonna cut it, and then you guys are gonna see me whenever I get back out of work so that this doesn't go on too long. After you guys see me, I'm probably already gonna have worked the 12 hours. It's gonna be different energy. Maybe it's good. If I have a good day at work, maybe it's gonna be good energy. I don't know. But I'll see you guys in a minute, all right? Gotta go get the book bag, and then I'll be right back whenever I'm out of work, okay? Bye. See y'all later. Peace. Fuck. All right. Looking a little mysterious, baby. We're out of work. Oh, that's a glare. That's a bad glare. And the reason there's a glare, hold on. Somebody's coming. The reason there's a glare, baby, is because there's a crack on the phone. We just got done with a 12-hour shift, baby. I am a little tired. I did say when I got out, the energy might be different. It's dark. You can see a different scenery. This is day one of y'all fully seeing what I'm doing behind the scenes, baby. You know, I get at work. I get at work. My bad. It is 6:25 in the morning. I was reviewing some of the video, like the clips from yesterday. It's Monday morning now. It's 6 o'clock Monday morning, so I work Sunday night to Monday morning, all right? That's my night shift schedule, all right? So I'm going to work tomorrow and then again. And then that's gonna be 7 days in a row. I told y'all, okay? So these clips are gonna just be me going to and from work. I just wanna, walk you through it a little bit, baby. Don't mind the bad quality, okay? It's because of the glare right here, and then there's a crack on the phone, and I can't fix that. And back then I would have been like, man, I can't record, bro, because there's a crack on my fucking phone. We ain't doing that no more, bro. I'm 21 now. It's starting. My age is starting to get a little serious. I'm starting to get knee pain. Come on, bro. Nah, actually, I've had knee pain since I first started working at a factory, bro. Probably because I've been working since I've been 15 years old, damn it. My knee's giving out. My right knee. I'm right dominant. But yeah, it looks a little dirty, the quality, bro. I'm sorry. That's just how it's gonna be. That's just how it's gonna be, baby. Sorry. Like I said, I usually go to the gym, but I'm not going to the gym. I gotta get this schedule down first. Like think about me. I gotta make sure everything is good before I start. With anybody too. Don't try to do too much at once. If I try to fit the gym in here and then try to fit this, I'm gonna have too much going on. You know what I mean? And I just want to also make a statement too. I gotta make sure I say this as much as I can. I'm not recorded on the fucking property at work. Okay? What happens out of work, it stays out of work, baby. You know what I mean? Yo, who the fuck is this guy? Is that a school bus speeding past me? Hold the hell on. It's a short bus too. Buddy, you better slow the hell down. Oh, no, wait, no, that ain't no short. Damn. Why the speed bump screaming? All right, but yeah, we had a terrible day. No, actually, we had a good day. We had a good day. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. We go, at my job, we get, a production. Every hour you got to hit a certain number of production. Baby boy, we hit every hour, I think. I don't know. Almost every hour. I think we were off by, 3. So out of 12 hours, we didn't hit 3 hours. I don't know if you can do the math. That would have confused me back then. If you got 12 hours and you only hit 3, I would have been looking at that shit like, what the hell is he talking about? But basically, out of the 12 hours I just worked, 3 of those were bad. And those 3 hours, bro, there were so much problems going on. It was at the beginning, right when I clocked in. So I was already in a bad mood because I forgot my book bag at home with my badge and my lock and everything I needed for work was in that book bag at home, bro. And then I clock in, and immediately, the first shift people, the shift leads over here telling us, hey, get ready. We had a terrible day. I said, oh, hell no. I'm about to clock out. Fuck. And then, my bad. Cuss word. I've been trying to stop, too. Even at work, I'm trying to stop. I got to lock it in, you know what I mean? So that it opens up the viewership, so I'm not cussing as much, you know what I mean? And then my little brothers can actually watch these videos. And they're getting older too, bruh. My little brother, I don't know, well, Junior, yeah, Junior, I'm gonna say his name because he want to be a YouTuber too and everything. My mom's already said it's okay, putting him on camera and stuff like that. You guys are eventually gonna see my little brother, okay? This is gonna be a longer little clip. But like I said, I'm recording Monday. I'm gonna get back to the Junior thing. I'm just jumping around everywhere right now. Monday I'm recording. I'm also recording Wednesday. Today's Monday. And I'm also recording Wednesday, and then I'm going to finish off recording Saturday, and then Sunday I upload all the clips in one. So you guys, this is the first week you guys are going to see that happening, okay? So I'm only uploading one time a week, and that's Sunday. But I'm recording a whole bunch. See, you guys are just going to get the schedule. Basically, all you got to worry about is pulling up YouTube Sunday. There's a video every single time. And it's going to be clips of these all jammed together, you know what I mean? And then I'm going to keep pushing that schedule out. Me working 60 hours every single week, getting that stuff done, and yeah, you just look forward to it. Just look forward to it. You guys are just seeing you know what I mean, brick by brick by brick by brick by brick. How you doing? My bad. Hold on, cause I could turn into Marlon real quick. What you doing? Little fine shit, my bad. But yeah. I had a terrible day towards the end. There was so much going on, but we still hit production. That's all I care about. If we hit production, bruh, I'm chilling, bruh. I love hitting production. I'm not even lying to you. I don't know if any people from that job are watching, bruh. I love hitting production, and it pisses me off when we don't hit production because, whoa. I'm about to hit that motherfucker. You better watch out. This is not my car. No, I'm just kidding. This is my motherfucking car, bro. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a beat up hoopty-doopty car and start crashing into people. Keep playing with me. I'm going to brake check your ass. My bad. But see how I'm jumping everywhere still? I never went back to my little brothers. Let me take it back. My little brothers, Junior, the older one, there's two of them. There's Sammy and Junior. You guys are going to meet them, all right? You guys are going to get real comfortable with my life. So, like, you know what I mean? You guys are really keeping me going, though, because whoever's watching this, I can only think, hey, you know what? That might be my grandma. That might be Bartholomew James Jr. and the viewers. Sorry. But, you know, you guys are really keeping me going because I don't know who's watching this, but I've gotten messages before of people like countless, bruh. And it just makes me happy because I'm not even famous yet. I'm not. And I feel like I'm going to get it. You know, when I believe, I've been doing this for 5 years, bruh. I've been trying at it for 5 years since I was working at the flea market, since I got fired from there. And like, you know what I mean? This is a very good passion of mine. And like I said, when I'm passionate about something, when I want something, bro, I will not stop until that thing. Like, I'm literally at the door, bro. I'm at the door. I'm knocking at it. I'm knocking at it. My bad. Yeah, I'm about to get home. I'm gonna cut the clip. I was talking about my little brothers. You guys are gonna meet them eventually. We got Christmas break coming up, so I'm gonna work these next 2 days, and then we get 3 days off. And then I'm gonna go. Maybe I got my little brothers in the video. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but we're gonna look forward to it. I'm also gonna meet up with some of my friends from the factory I used to work at in High Point. You guys are gonna get meet them. Those dudes are like brothers to me. I love them bro. I really love those dudes, bro. Like they're two brothers. They're two brothers. I think 1 year apart. They look damn near like twins, but when I worked with them at that factory, bro, I've never met people like them before, bro. We used to be knocking the shifts out. Yeah, we would argue before and stuff. We've had our ups and downs, but those people are genuine people. I met their parents and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They brought me around like, hey, you know, I might have fucked one of them. Hold on, what are we talking about? Pause. We're gonna edit that part out. What are we talking about? Come on, grown ass man. You can't be making shit like that no more. Can't be joking like that no more. Oh, there's a cop right here, right by my apartment. Look, he probably watching me. There's a cop right there. All right. So you street sniping. Let me lock in, bro. But yeah, I just made it home. As you can see, look how blacked out it is. You see how dark it is? It's from the tent, bro. This junk is dark at night. But yeah, one of these days these days coming up, probably within the next few, you guys are gonna see my boys. They've talked about being on camera before. I think they're comfortable with it. You know, I'm not gonna mention nobody who's not comfortable or doesn't want to be on camera. But yeah, you guys are gonna meet them. Big part of my life, bro. Like the hell, I thought that was the cop, bro. I thought the cop was pulling up in here where I live. I'm like, look, you taking your job too serious, bro. Come on, really? You gonna pull up where I'm? Lock in. It ain't that serious. Trying to give me a ticket while I'm parked in my apartment? Lock in, son. But yeah, you guys are gonna meet these people. I really genuinely care about them. You guys are gonna see like our connection, like, and they kept me going when I worked at High Point when I was 18 years old. I moved out by that time. I was going through a tough time. Moved out of my parents' house, and you know, things weren't going too good for me. I was sad. You know, I was going through a tough time, like I said, and they really helped me a lot. Them and Catrice, my girl, like God was keeping me going right there. He put everything I needed right there. They worked opposite shifts of me, so I would just come in and work overtime all the time, and I would just be with them for 12 hours a night. And when you working with friends, I don't know if you've ever worked with friends, bro. When you work with them, the time flies, bro. When you just joking and laughing, hours fly. So I was hitting like, and that job, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. That job, it doesn't cap out like this, ooh, I'm about to say where I work. You know, y'all probably know, people probably know, but I don't want to on the internet like that, because then people gonna be, hey, you know who working there, and then I get fired. You know, I gotta be careful with that. But when I worked at Vitessa, bro, in High Point, I don't work there no more, so I can say the job. Dude, I used to be putting in like 72 hours, 75 hours, 80 hours. Like, they used to be telling me to go home, bruh. They would get me in trouble. I drove the forklift in there too. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would be busting out 80 hours a week, 78 hours a week. Like, bro, my checks would be fat. But the only thing is that it was bi-weekly. That's what sucked, bro. My job now is weekly. Every week I get that check. But yeah, you guys are gonna meet them. You guys are gonna meet my brothers here within the next couple clips. I'm gonna wrap this clip up because it's gonna be too long. The video is gonna be like 3 hours long once I put them all together. You guys are gonna see what the clips look like. You guys are gonna get in groove, like, with the schedule. Like, just taking it day by day. Like I said, every week I've been putting in 60 hours for the past like couple months since me and my girl broke up. And I thought, you know what? Instead of waiting, let's record it. Let's record the process, where I've been, and you know, maybe it'll just add a little bit more to my story. And I can also go into my background instead of waiting until I blow up and then I'm like 30 years old and something. Like, let's get it knocked out now. So you guys get to know me. You know, when I worked at McDonald's, when I worked at Hooters, little story times, and just by then, when we're doing this, it's just going to roll out and you guys are just going to see who I am as a person and, you know, grow. You guys are going to see me growing. I'm going to be doing my clips and, yeah, man. At the end of the day, like I said, keep God first and everything's going to be okay. It doesn't matter how bad it feels. Like I said, it sucks for me, but I keep God first. You don't got to believe in him, but I do. He keeps me going like 9 times out of 10, bro. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut the clip here. I'm going to go inside. My grandma made me some food, bro. I love that woman. Oh, that woman. I'm telling you, once this works out, that lady is gonna be okay, bro. And we gotta get into her backstory too. She has one of the worst backstory. I think my story's bad, bro. Oh, she got a good backstory. She got some aura on her, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And you gonna see why my damn jawline looks like it does. It's cause of her, bro. Her genetics about stronger. You gonna see her jaw. Look at that jawline. It's cause of my grandma. I love that woman so much, to the moon and back. Like, she made me food, so I'm about to go in there, eat some of that, and then call it a night. I'm going to get up and then go to work again here in the next 12 hours. Got to get my rest. Take some melatonin gummies so I can knock out. Enjoy some food. Enjoy the cold and get ready because Christmas is coming up, baby. It is. What's today? Let me check the date. December 22nd. Yesterday was the 21st. I'm just putting the numbers out there so you guys know, keeping the track of the time, and eventually people are gonna go back. But it's time to wrap this up. It's 6:37. I'm home. Love you guys. See you in the next little clip. It's gonna be like a couple seconds for y'all. I'm gonna stop saying that, and then eventually, this is it. This is the last part. Eventually, you guys are gonna see my gym schedule, me going to the gym, and then like I said, you guys are just gonna be a part of my life, keeping me going. Hopefully I keep somebody going because I've got those messages before from old friends. I'm talking about friends from like when I got my first job and I didn't even know. Come on, bro. I got to lock in. Like, I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go to bed. I'll be back in a minute. See you. Peace. Bye. Love you.